Hey guys, this is the recipe I'm going to be showing you today. It's a vegan Alfredo with delicata squash and broccoli and a variety of mushrooms. So if this looks good, stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. So what you're going to need are two delicatas. You can get them pretty much at any grocery store right now because they are in season. So you're just going to want to get a vegetable peeler and peel the skin off of both of them. I've cooked with them on before. It's a little bit tough, so I prefer to do it with the skin off. And I am still peeling them, and my daughter wants a yogurt, and my son wants a yogurt, and this is not a Kite Hill ad, but that yogurt is amazing. Um, So yeah, just finish doing both of those, and then you're just going to want to slice them up. You can absolutely just cut it horizontal and scoop the seeds out that way. This Doing it this way is a little bit extra work because you do have to take the seeds out from every piece. But I really like the texture and how they cook when they're in the little circles. So I did it this way. It just takes a couple extra minutes, and I don't know how to cut properly, so sorry if I'm making anybody cringe. So everything's cut up, and I just used a grapefruit spoon to scoop it out, and I saw my reflection. Hi. And it just takes, like I said, a couple extra minutes. And don't throw the seeds away because I actually ended up roasting them just like you would pumpkin seeds with a little bit of sea salt in the oven at like 350, and it was really good. So I'm starting with this so you can have your oven ready at 400 to, well, those are my kids. You can have your oven ready at 400 for the delicata. And then I just drizzled a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil on here before I roast them. If you're doing low fat, you could just do vegetable broth. And then I went ahead and I seasoned it with this organic, show you, organic seasoning. It's just salt, and it has all the organic seasonings that you would need to roast something up in there. Let's see, it has organic onion, organic coriander, mustard, black pepper, paprika, celery seed, turmeric, parsley, and no MSG, because you would be surprised at how many products in a regular grocery store has MSG. It's disguised as this long name, which I can't pronounce, but it is in a lot of spices and a lot of popular brands. It's really scary. So definitely get spices that say no MSG on them. Causes headaches and a lot of other things. So I'm just tossing that, and then afterwards I'm just going to put it on a baking pan lined with tin foil, and I'm going to bake it at 400 for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to put that aside till the end. So this is what you're going to need for the actual sauce. All the ingredients and the whole recipe will be in the description. But we're going to start out with 1.5 cups of soaked cashews. I soaked them for like an hour and a half and then just drain them off. And then you're going to want to get 3.5 cups of water to add to the 1.5 cups of the cashews. And this is a Vitamix. A high-speed blender would work best because it'll just pulse it up really quickly. But if you have a regular blender, it'll be fine. You're just going to have to do it for a little bit longer so that everything's completely smooth. And it should work totally fine. I don't strain it or anything. I just put it in the blender at full speed for maybe a minute and a half. So I'm going to do that. And here's the finished product. And I'm going to put that aside for now. And then you're going to chop up your onion and your garlic, and you're going to saute them first. I did about 1.5 small onion, or medium onions, 1.5 medium onion with 5 cloves of garlic. Just chopped them up, and I sauteed them on medium high for probably like 7-8 minutes until they're just browned up. I didn't use oil on that. I just used some of the dry white cooking wine that you're going to use later on in the sauce. So there are they afterwards. So then you're just going to scoop the hot onions and garlic, put them right into the blender. I actually took probably 1.5 cups of the liquid out of the blender right now because it's already almost filled to the top. So if I would have left it all, it would overflow. So you're gonna blend that up, and then at the end you can just pour the rest of the liquid back in, and then blend it up. So here is the blended up mixture. I'm putting it in a pot so we can start heating it up. And I started off at medium high, and just want to bring it to a boil. And let me see what I'm adding here. I'm adding, okay, the 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. That's another thing. When you pour it out, it's going to look super liquidy, but don't worry. As soon as it starts to heat up, the nutritional yeast thickens it up really good. Looks like a regular sauce. So that was a 1/2 cup right there. And then at the end, I don't know if you saw, but I did pour a 1/2 cup of dry cooking wine into the blender with the onions and the garlic. So it has and the salt was in the wine. So now you're just going to wait till it boils. And in the meantime, you're going to get your veggies. I did 2 cups of broccoli. And then I could not resist this variety pack of mushrooms. It's oyster mushrooms, shiitake, and baby bella. But you can use absolutely any mushrooms, or you don't have to use any mushrooms. You can literally use this sauce as a base and put whatever vegetables that you like in the sauce. Sorry about my voice also. I've had a cold for, it seems like forever now, and my voice is like in and out. But anyway, so I diced these up finely. So I'm using the dry wine again to saute the mushrooms and the broccoli. And then after they're sauteed for a few minutes, I threw it into the sauce. And you can already see how it's getting much thicker. And this is probably 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes after that. So now that everything's cooked well, I'm going to add the delicata because the delicata is super soft already from being roasted. So just threw it in for the last 5 minutes. And you are good to go. You can add extra nutritional yeast, salt, seasonings if you want, but it's really good. So in the meantime, you can start your pasta. I used this organic fettuccine from Whole Foods. I'm not a fan of whole wheat pasta. Never really liked the texture. But you can use any pasta you want, gluten-free, anything. Here we go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you made this. I promise this is tried and true tested. Made it up years ago. And it is always a hit. So comment if you made it or leave me a message on Instagram. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be posting another recipe soon. Bye.